When a family is diagnosed with cancer, it impacts the whole family. All the focus understandably goes to the person battling cancer, be that a parent or a sibling, and children are often left dealing with many emotions and unanswered questions.
Well, the charity organization Walk with Sally helps kids deal with these very difficult situations by providing mentors to them. So joining us today is the founder of this organization, Nick Arquette, who lost his mother, Sally, to breast cancer when he was just a child. And along with him, we have one of our mentors, Benjamin Downs, and his mentee, Max Hunter. All three of you, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And Nick, I'd just like to start out with you and, tell us about why you decided to create this charity organization, Walk with Sally.
Well, I think, we all have our stories as children. Mine was a single mom, Sally, who had breast cancer and ultimately passed away when I was 16 years old. And she's a single mom. And as I got older and moved to LA and started to do my own life, I realized that there wasn't a lot of services out there for kids whose parents had been impacted by cancer. So I started Walk with Sally in her honor.
Ben, you're a mentor to Max.
Yep.
So how did you get involved and,
Sure.
and what have you done with Max?
Yeah, my Uncle John died of cancer when I was 7, and it was something I always kind of volunteered back in Detroit before I moved to LA. I met Nick one night, and he invited me to the White Light, White Night 12 years ago, and I knew I wanted to be part of this charity. So they matched me with Max about 10 years ago, and basically when they went through training, they just said spend time with him, be there for him, be consistent. It was like a 1-year commitment, but it's been 10 years, so it's been wonderful.
Wow.
Yeah, and so what are some of the things besides being with him? How many times a month do you guys have to spend together? And what are some of the overall activities that you do with some of the other mentor and mentees?
Yeah, so the first year was basically I saw him every other Sunday, and kids these days play video games all the time. So my goal with him was to get him out of the house. So Dodgers, Angels, hockey games, soccer. We go to the beach a lot. We also have a quarterly activity for a year activities, from surfing to Disneyland to all these ball games. So again, get him away from the computer and out doing active things was my #1 goal with him.
Max, talk about what this guy means to you. I mean, 10 years he's been in your life, and now you're heading to college, full ride to LMU.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to spend all my time playing video games, and that was just it. Then I met Benjamin. He was sort of a guy I could be excited to spend a weekend with every once in a while. So he used to take me bowling, and we'd go a bunch of places. We went surfing, Disneyland, and such. The years passed, and now I'm going to LMU.
What's your major?
Mechanical engineering.
Oh, that's interesting. That was mine too. That's really funny.
Yeah.
And you're also close to the beach, so you can go surfing while you're still in college.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, just even recently, he taught him how to drive a car. So, I mean, that's the kind of stuff. Max's dad died when he was very young. And so Ben has really stepped in as a father figure. And that's really what the program's about.
Oh, yeah, and to think that Max, now you're going on, and this is the last year for you two to be well, last month for you two to be together, and you're going off and starting your own life, and we're going to miss you.
Yeah.
I assume they'll stay in touch.
I'm not going away. I live very close to LMU.
I know. So, Nick, if you can just bring us through, we have I say we because I will be the MC, and I've been part of this organization myself for many years. But Nick, we have our big fundraiser coming up this Saturday night. Tell us about White Light, White Night, and why do we call it White Light, White Night?
Well, it's a big event. It is 1,200 people in the South Bay, and it is amazing. A White Light was really created because my mom, when she was sick with cancer, healed through the color of white. And that was the one thing I could do as a little boy to kind of work with her, something I thought I could do to help heal her. And so White Light is a healing color. We all come together, 25 restaurants. Belinda Carlisle is gonna be our singing hostess, and you're gonna be there. And I just think that it's an amazing way to bring community together. We all have a cancer story. And when I tell people, raise your hand if you've been impacted by cancer, all hands go up. So it's an impactful night, but it's also a lot of fun.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks
Max,
for having
great to
us.
see you, and best of luck at LMU.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So proud of you. And that was also a scholarship. We've grown so much we can give out scholarships now through Walk with Sally. And
Great.
also if someone, the breadwinner is stricken with cancer, help out with mortgages, and we've really grown. So if you can, come down to White Light, White Night, Saturday night. More information.